I was thinking about the sword thing. I'm like, you cannot have Zorro without a sword.
Yeah, and
It
it's
just
it's a
doesn't
it's
work.
a problem though as you bring him closer and closer to the present day because it becomes more and more impractical.
Hmm.
Even if you're gonna have him kill people, which is always a thing that it depends on the version of whether or not he does. I don't know.
And the other thing is, I don't want Zorro. Like, it's fine in anime or when you got like samurai or whatever
Oh, there
slicing
there is an
bullets.
anime Zorro, by the way.
Okay. No, it's fine when you got like samurai or whatever slicing bullets or in anime or karate pictures,
Can't do that
but
in live
I don't
action.
want Zorro to do that.
He's not.
I don't want.
He's not a super powered fucking. You know.
Yeah, I mean, and like most of the time, the people that slice the bullets in half aren't either. They're just supposed to be that skilled, and it's been physically proven that a samurai sword can slice a bullet in half. It has to be the perfect situation, but it can happen. But no, regardless, I still don't want that.
Yeah.
It's just that's too much for Zorro.
And he's used guns before in other things anyway. Like in the Guy Williams TV show, he uses a gun several times to just shoot people.
Just bang.
Just bang. He can't because he's riding his horse, and there's like a shootout between him and like a caravan. So there's a precedent for Zorro using guns. So I say if he's gonna fight in World War II, he better have a fucking gun. Otherwise, he's gonna be dead pretty fucking quickly.
Yeah, at the same time, you cannot give up the sword. So the sword has to be like a
Yeah.
character thing, or like if we're going with what I was talking about, where it's someone deciding to be the symbol, they need to think of the sword as just as important a part as the rest of it.
Yeah, and especially as the costume is going to be so different, especially with the World War II thing, him wearing a trench coat and helmet. You got to give him something aside from just the mask that's gonna that his enemies are going to see and go, oh shit, that's Zorro. So
Yeah.
you need the sword for that. So I don't think there's a problem with him carrying it on him. It's just a problem of that's all he's got. That and a whip.
Yeah, and like I don't have a problem with him using guns, but he needs to be using the sword consistently. Like we can't just have one sword fight per movie or episode or whatever.
Right, exactly.
And like they do a pretty good job of working it into the Mask of Zorro movie because they make it like an honor thing where that Civil War colonel or whatever the guy is in the first one,
Yeah.
the dude that killed his brother, like he has the gun and he has the opportunity to pull an Indiana Jones and just shoot Zorro, which would have been a very anticlimactic and depressing ending, but he throws it to the side because it's an honor thing at that point. He wants to prove that he's the best since he's been embarrassed so many times.
Right. And that's also kind of the thing that you have to keep with Zorro is he's really good at making public officials look like fucking idiots.
Yeah.
And that's one of the charming things about him is he does it really simply. He just like runs away. He uses very simple tricks to make them look like idiots.